Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Current sugar is 6.6. I've come to the conclusion, and I'll check with my diabetic nurse today, that I think my new pump, has got used to me. I don't know why all of a sudden, but correction values, basal rates all seem to be working. I'm within my range. Let's get rid of that. So things are looking pretty good. Who knew, huh? Now, fully basaled, I thought I'd take a look at this area here for you. This just tells you where things are. I'm getting a little low on insulin, which is fine. I have 4 days left before I have to change my sensor. Battery is at 74%. When we charge it at the end, it does work that way. I have notifications, any alarms or whatever. Paired device, I don't need to repair it. So, pretty good. I came back and the nurse came in to ask what my blood sugar was. I told them, and it said updating. And I'm like, oh, great. And so I thought I'd have to go back to my pump and it be updating. Sometimes when the pump goes behind me, if I'm lying in bed and it goes behind me, it reads or it doesn't read. And I thought that's what happened, but for some reason, this just changed the sequence. Today's topic, fun and exciting topic, is exercise. I know you're looking at me and saying, am I the one? But we'll go back. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Exercise and type 1 diabetes. For years, it was always told to me, exercise, and you have to do exercise for better control. It allows the body to utilize the insulin better. Pure and simple. Exercise can lower your blood sugar with the help of insulin. You're never going to be totally off insulin, but you can get your insulin levels down. And exercise can help you do this. I used to enjoy walks. I don't know. I could walk. As a kid, no, I don't want to walk. But when I got older, I used to like just to go walking. I used to like to go mild hiking. I'll call it mile hiking, not mild hiking. But I could go for a few miles and I'd be fine. I worked in a fairly active, no, not fairly, but I was on my feet 8 hours a day. And I was mopping, I was cleaning for 8 hours. And that helped quite a bit. I think I would have been in more serious trouble if I didn't. Exercise doesn't have to be that elusive team sport. Yes, get out there and be part of the team. And yes, I enjoyed more when we went to diabetic daycare and we'd go to classes and the exercise period came up and we had to do walks. And I can remember going down to the business area, which was like 2 blocks from the hospital, and just walking, taking a look at the shops. And I don't know but it got us up, it got us active. My insulin levels are down now, and I'm not that active. But I think you have to do something. Now, your son, your daughter, yourself may not be into aerobics. Let's get up and do it. For me, that wasn't something that was in the cards. And I think part of the reason growing up was I was a bigger kid and exercise was always, oh yeah. I mean, I did do the softball. Swimming as a kid, I enjoyed. I still do if I go to a pool or whatever. I enjoy it. But now I don't have that luxury anymore. But walking was always, and even when I went out in my chair, we had kind of little trails behind the condo in which I got in and was able to roll and look at nature. And that's what I did. It didn't raise my heart rate a great amount, but you know what? We did it. And I think a lot of that helped. If you're at a desk all day and you come home, sit and watch TV and you eat snacks, may not be the best to help your control. Getting up and getting some aerobics. Simple things like household chores, like cleaning, could help. I can remember this story. This is a diabetic related story, but it can illustrate our point today. That there was a mother, I think it's down south, I'm not 100% sure, whose son said, oh yes, we have to go to the gym and work out. And she said, hell no, I'll show you how to work out. And she had to polish the floors, vacuum, clean the whole house. And they got a workout. That sort of thing can be helpful. Getting some activity into your life, if you've never been active before, going out and saying, oh, yes, I'm going to go to the gym and be active in the gym because that's sort of the best thing that can ever happen. No, you're not going to stick with it. Get a good pair of shoes and just go for a walk. Now, if you've never walked before and you've lived a pretty sedentary life, you could start slow. You could go around the block once and maybe do that for a week and carry on. Now, if you've been less active and you really haven't walked, and you could start less. You could get up, go down your front steps, turn around, come back up. If that's all you can do, fine. The point is you're getting up and you're being active. Always remember, your body was designed to be active. I know right now I'm not as active as I could be. But sitting up at a table doing something is better than lying in your bed all day. My issues in my stomach right now are kind of stopping me from sitting up, but I've done it and it does work. So don't be worried that you're not able to do everything all the time. Just get up and do something. If you're in an apartment building, get up and walk the halls. I would, when I was using my walker in the condo, I would get up, go down the hall, turn around, come back, and I keep doing that for a few times. I was damn tired after. And yes, the first couple of times you are going to be sore. Have a hot bath, a hot shower. Release some of the, I believe, don't quote me exactly here, was lactic acid that I believe builds up. I'm trying to go back to grade 12 biology, so if I'm saying the wrong, don't criticize down below. But you could let me know what the acid is. So, exercise also is going to help the insulin resistance. Pure and simple. So, it's got to be important because for years it's been one pillar of any type 1 diabetes care. I got diabetes at 13, and I hate to say it, I was pretty well set in my ways, and I just continued on. It wasn't that important. Now I really wish I had done, and I really wish the neuropathy would have allowed me to do more walking. But you deal with what you dealt with. Exercise is important, and we should all be aware of how we can do it. Don't just go to say you're going to walk 15 miles And the first day you go out, you try to do 15 miles and you can't do it, and you're just totally exhausted. Well, that may not be the right approach. Get up, go as far as you can, do as much as you can. Don't overexert yourself, but do as much as you can to be comfortable. If you find you got away from your residence and you can't totally make it back, sit and rest, get your energy, catch your breath, then proceed back. But also don't limit yourself. Don't just say, okay, I've done that. Because you've got to push yourself a bit more to get better. Things will always work for you. And with that, I hope you have a great day. Get up, go do some exercise. Clean your house, walk your dog, go for a walk yourself, run, jog, whatever is comfortable to you, but get active. They may say exercise, but it doesn't have to be full-out contact sport exercise. Do exercise in front of the TV. Watch an exercise program and do that half an hour each day. An hour, right? But do something. You'll benefit so much more. And with that, have a great day. Bye. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.